In this video, we're going to have a look on some tips and tricks that you can use while exploiting SQL injections. So we've seen before the two main statements that we'd use to discover SQL injections is the AND statement and the order by statement. Now some websites try to implement security by checking the query URL for a number of words, and they blacklist these words so that if they exist, they don't execute the query. For example, they check for words like AND, or, union select, spaces, and stuff like that. Now we've seen how we can bypass client-side security or filtering using Burp Suite. This is just another way to bypass some filters that's used in the server side. If they're using a blacklist of these words, then you can bypass them using the ways that we're going to talk about now. For example, let's say you're trying to discover an SQL injection and you're going to use a valid statement by typing and 1 is equal to 1. So instead of doing that, you can just type it like so. So A, capital N, D, and then use 222 equals to 222. Another way, you can do an and capital D, and then put it 111 equals 111. This way, your query will pass even if the target website has blacklisted AND. Same goes for the order by. You can type it like so, and you'll be able to execute this query even if they blacklisted the word order by. Now, let me just actually run it for you here so that you see when you capitalize letters like this, the query will still work. So if we just type it order by 1, actually I forgot to put my comment here. And here we go, you can see that it gets executed exactly the same way when you write order by 1 without capitals. Now another thing that websites sometimes blacklist is the space, so they don't allow spaces in the URL. Now we can bypass that by writing a plus or a double comment instead of the space. So let's have a look on a query that we ran before. So we usually do union select 1, 2, for example, and then we close it with our comment, which is %23. Now after this lecture, we can actually run this statement like so. So we can write it as union with capitals, select, again capitalize some of the letters, and then we can put the 1, 2 and close it with our comment. And if the spaces are being used, if the spaces are blacklisted, then we can put pluses instead of it. So we can do union plus, select plus, 1, 2. Or we can write it as union double comment. So we open a comment and close it, select, open a comment and close it, 1, 2, open a comment and close it, and that's it. Now these statements will be executed exactly like the normal statement. Let me show you here. So I'm going to my SQL injection and we put number 1 like usual. This works. Now we can just come in here, close the quote, and put our statement. And as you can see now, the statement gets executed successfully, and we can see that we can use number 1 and 2 to get values from the database. Another thing to keep in mind is the comments. Sometimes comments are blacklisted, or sometimes not all of the comments work when you try to comment out the rest of the code. So there is a number of comments that you can try. In our examples, we've seen the hashtag or the %23 was the best, but you can also use /* or -- as comments. Sometimes you'll also have to end the statement, so you have to add a semicolon to tell that this is the end of the statement, and then add your comment. And you can also use the // as a comment as well. So we see in our examples, again, the hashtag was the one that worked for us. But sometimes if that doesn't work, then you can try everything. You can try the //, you can try the /*, and you can try the --. If that didn't work, then you should go ahead and add a semicolon at the end. And again, try // and --, and the hashtag.